Okay, 5 tips for sounding out words and sentences. Number 1, I hold the book. Then the student can wiggle around, move around all they want to, and it's not going to be jostling the book so that they can't see the words. Number 2, I point to the letters and the words. No adult ever uses a finger to follow along as they're reading anymore. Eventually, we all outgrow this tool, so there's no reason to fight over it now. The point is to keep the eyes focused on the words. And so if I point to it, it's just as effective if the student points to it. Number 3, I use a mechanical pencil with a small tip instead of my finger to point. My finger is too fat to clearly see which letter I'm pointing at. The tip of the mechanical pencil, however, is just right. Okay, number 4, I use 2 motions when pointing. First, I will point and hold still if I want my student to tell me the sound of that letter, ja. If I want them to blend, then I'm going to make a slight motion underneath. So I would go ja, I, j, ma, gym. See the motions? And that clues my students into what they need to do. Number 5, after sounding out every word, we start from the beginning of the sentence and work our way through. So after we sound out the word food, we're going to start back at the beginning and remember Jim ate his food. Now, if a student cannot remember a word that they've already sounded out, I just tell it to them. We're not going to sound it out twice. I will remind them what the word says so that when we finish the sentence, they can feel successful that they read the whole sentence. And here's a bonus tip for you. By using this pointing method, I don't have to tell the student, oh, that was wrong, try again. I can just sit quietly and keep my pencil underneath the letter and allow them to keep trying different sounds until they get the correct one. This stops me from giving them more negative feedback than positive feedback. Then I can just say, good job, what's the next letter say? And keep it there until they get the correct sound for the next letter. Eliminating that negative feedback every time they make a mistake is huge. Good luck with your reading journey.